Okay, it should be on the sheet that has the word God at the top of it. All right, we're going to go down through the words on this page. We'll do the whole page together. All right, and so I'm going to just start with the first word, and the first word is God. Boch, Boch. Okay, Jesus, Isus, Isus. Thank you. I'm going to say it slowly, and then I'll say it the way that it's typically said. Дякую, дякую. But you'll normally hear it almost barked. Дякую, дякую, like that. So, okay, it just gives you a little bit more of a sense. Okay, then for please, it kind of depends on the circumstance. If it's a place where you're trying to be particularly polite, a restaurant, somebody's home, and you're asking for something, then you would use budlaska. 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 Budlaska, literally means let there be peace. But it's sort of like goodbye in English means God bless you, really, or God be with you. But we don't typically think of it that way. We know it just means, goodbye. And the same thing with this. It means please. Technically, it means let there be peace. It's a very formal way of saying please to somebody. Now, if you were in a crowd and you just needed somebody to move so you could get through, you could say budlaska. It would seem overly polite. You can use the word proszę. Proszę, proszę, pani. Pan is for sir, ma'am is pani, so proszę pani. Excuse me, please, ma'am. So you'll hear proszę used, in more common circumstances, more casual. All right, so let's keep moving here for a minute. Come. There's several ways to say come. We're going to use this one here. I'm going to say it slow. Приходите. Приходите, приходите, приходите. You could also say ходи сюди, which we talked about. That's a little different setting, but приходите, come. Okay. Then family. Family. The one that I hear most often is семья. Семья. All right. You'll hear родина from sometimes родина or different versions of it, but семья seems to work fairly well, and it's the word that I first learned to say family with. All right, then you have daughter, дочка, дочка. All right, son, sin, sin. All right, it's pretty much like the word sin, okay, but it's sin. All right, okay. Your mom is mama, pretty easy for us. Father or dad, the more casual dad, mom and dad. Dad would be tato. And so you'll hear little children in the marketplace, tato, tato, and looking for their fathers. Of course, the little 2-year-olds asking why, tato, chamu, chamu. And occasionally you'll hear them get a little tired of chamu, chamu all the time. Why? And so you'll hear them answer their little child, tomu, tomu, because. Okay. So, but mama y tato. All right. Your brother is brat, brat. Okay. Your sister is sestra, sestra. Your parents are batke, batke. All right. Then next we have children, ditene, ditene. All right. Or ditya, ditya. Okay. All right. Then your vash. So vash batke, de vash batke. Where are your parents? Okay. De vash batke. That's your. Then our. Nash. Nash. Дозвольте представити наш пастор. Permit me to introduce our pastor. Okay, наш pastor, our pastor. Okay, my. Masculine and feminine on this one. The masculine is mi. The feminine is moya. So if I'm referring to my wife, it's moya дружина. Okay, or moya жінка. More the casual, but I usually try to use дружина, just a little more formal. It's my wife, and I don't know. To me, it seems a bit more respectful, but in the language, honestly, they use both. So, my wife referring to me, mi chulavik. Okay, it's not who's saying it, it's who he's saying it about. So I'm saying it about my husband, mi chulavik, I moya дочка, моя дочка. Okay, my daughter. All right, so you get the idea of mi y moya. All right, again, we've already learned here, which is tut or сюди. all right, and there, which is tam. Now, to. Now, not like T-O-O in English, but like T-O, like to a place, okay, is do. All right, so я хочу до шклепа, ладно, до магазин. Forget шклепа, that's a Polish word, sorry. When we get near the Polish border, occasionally, just like in other countries, you'll hear other words kind of, mixed in. So, я хочу до церкви. I went to the church, до церкви. Я лечу до Lviv. I flew to Lviv, до, okay? All right, so now, two words that are commonly used, теперь and зараз. Okay, again, just my experience a little bit, it may not be terribly accurate, but теперь, we're going to go теперь, nobody's moving, зараз, now. It just seems to be maybe a little more forceful. I don't know if that's actually the case in the language, just something that, sometimes from your observations being back and forth the country that may or may not be accurate. Today. Okay, I'm going to say it slowly because, again, the way people say it, because they say the word so often, sometimes is a little less clear. But сьогодні. It's a якізнакт, маякізнакт C. Okay, so you have сьогодні. So, який сьогодні день? We'll learn later. What day is it? Сьогодні. All right, so that's it for this list. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next video.